Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wilfox Gymnasium. Tonight's Catholic League varsity matchup between the St. John's Jesuit Titans and your De La Salle Pilots. Starting out for the Titans, number 4, Ethan James at guard. The junior, 6'1", 175 pounds from Holland, Ohio. Followed up by number 14, Parker Theoholds, 6'3", 165 pounds as a junior. Followed by number 22, Coy Hammock at forward, the senior, 6'6", 195 pounds out of Toledo. Number 24, Race Kovalchuk, the senior forward, starting since his sophomore year, 195 pounds at 6'6". And number 32, Jack Goodnow, 6'8", 210 pounds out of Sylvania, Ohio. Titans enter tonight's matchup at 9-2. Their head coach, Mike Schoen, the class of 2005, in his 7th year from the University of Dayton, where he played basketball in the D1 program there. He's assisted by Jason Moss, Anthony Glover, Lamar Rice, and Jeremy Winters. And now starting for your De La Salle Pilots, starting at forward as a junior, number 1, Jackson Tur, 6'3", 225 pounds. Number 3, Alex Sabaw, the senior forward. Followed up by number 4, Henry Griesbeck, the sophomore forward. He's been playing a fundamental role in this Pilots offense. In his first home start tonight, Eli Tucson enters as a positive guard that the Pilots have been waiting for. And finally, number 22, Jace Goff out of Hazel Park, the sophomore guard. The officials for tonight's game: Dean Rostovsky, the Hall of Famer Kevin Cleveland, and Chris Carter. An anticipated good crew tonight, a lot of experience, with over 15 years of experience for both. We're expecting a good matchup tonight.
Going to be a great Catholic League matchup, especially for De La Salle. They are hungry for a win. It'll be a great opportunity tonight to boost the morale.
Tip-off goes into Alex Sabaw's hands. Pilots begin with the possession of the basketball. Tucson, a wide open 3 right side. That's how the Pilots are going to start tonight. Within 10 seconds, Eli Tucson puts up 3 for the Pilots.
Great start from the Pilots, definitely dominant from the three-point line that they have been in past games. That's what we saw out of the JV team.
Long 3 from outside. Jack Goodnow couldn't find it on the roll. Alex Sabaw looking for Tucson again in the corner. Too high of a pass, would have been perfect to repeat the same exact thing. Left side Goff looking for Tucson, left elbow. Jackson Tur rolled it off his foot, gets a turnover, but turns it over. That's Coy Hammock. Almost another turnover. Henry Griesbeck finds 2. Pilots now start with 5.
Great 5-0 run to start the game for the Pilots, in a good position to start.
Left side, Hammock under the baseline, traveling, going down. Coy Hammock ends up on the floor after he walked extra steps. Minutes, 51 seconds to play. Pilots by 5. They struck first within the 10 seconds. Tucson, his first home start. He played last game against Divine Child. Wasn't satisfied with it. Eli Tucson, talk about a kid making his first return back. 6 points within less than 2 minutes. Eli Tucson. 30-second timeout. We head to the first replay of where he hit that first 3 just starting out. Pilots 8-0 run in the first minute. Coming back off the bench, the same starting lineup that was out the first time.
Pilots played a cautious style of basketball to start this game. Their defense has been locking up the Toledo offense thus far.
A shot coming from Ethan James, his first of the day. Rebound, Hammock finally using the size advantage, can't get it. Jackson Turr comes down with the rebound, high vertical jump there. Sabah to the lane, putting up two, blocked on his way up. That was Goodnow who had a hand on it. From three, Ethan James hits it off the back of the block. Goodnow in perfect position. First off, no good. Second time, make it a third chance. Left side, Hammock for three. Off the front of the rim, rebound, Alex Sabah remains in control of the basketball. Right side, Eli Tucson for three. His third of the day, can't find his way home. Foul gonna go down. Over the top foul against Henry Griesbeck.
Pilots doing everything well so far. Great defense, not letting the Titans score or capitalize on their possessions, and they've been getting points. This is exactly what they need.
Defense being definitely a key component of this, just not allowing them to score, as you just mentioned.
Foul goes against number 22, Jace Goff for the Pilots. His first personal. Two shots given to Ethan James. Said he was going on the way up. Not a shooting foul. First up and no good. Five minutes, 38 seconds here to play. Second one falls in. Starting to get a little loud here. Seems like there's a little energy and a little feel in this building. Pilots haven't been home since early December. Ethan James trying to take over on the turnover. Eli Tucson puts up a valiant effort, but James places two-point field goal. Pilots still by 5. Turr passing around. Left side, Tucson thought about a three. Now from 14 feet, got the ball tipped on his way down. Kowalczyk, Hammock comes down with the rebound. Kowalczyk in the bright pink shoes, a long three from downtown. Rebound, looking for the travel. Here comes Jackson Turr, wide open. Here he goes, slam! Timeout. We've been waiting for the two-hand slam the whole year at home. Finally got it down. Pilots take advantage of it. They go up 7, 10-3. All Pilots so far.
Offense has definitely been rolling for the Pilots. Every aspect they've covered. Great aggressiveness inside by Alex Sabah, and then Jackson Turr, that dunk that we just saw right there from outside the arc. It's Eli Tucson. Those three-pointers definitely contributing to the Pilots' lead. At this rate, they'll definitely just need to stay focused on defense. Their defense locking up Toledo. Pilots rolling here in the first.
Ethan James just above the logo. Pilots trying to pressure in the trap. Hasn't worked much this year, but it seems like it's working. Henry Griesbeck got a hand on the ball, falls to Noah Foster. Left side, Sabah, dribble drive. Jaden Mott coming into the game for the first time with Noah Foster. Pilots fall back on the lineup we saw a lot of in December without Eli Tucson. It's good to see him have such a substantial impact. Mott feeling the pressure. Hands off to Foster. Gets the ball stripped right away. Ethan James comes up with it, goes up for the layup, can't get it. Thought about goaltending. Kowalczyk now on the left wing. Left side, Washington back to James. Fires a wide open three, no good. That was Jack Lindsay. Foul on his way up. The 6'8" senior, Jack Goodnow, to go to the line. Jackson Turr, his first personal foul. Just under 3.5 minutes left to play in our first quarter. Goodnow buries his first. Pilots a little confusion when they went into the free throw formation, Goodnow his second. 3 for 4 from the line for the Titans. Jaden Mott, the jump stop, picks up his dribble. Sabal looking for the dribble drive underneath, gets trapped. Trying to find the spin move, kicks out to Foster. Top of the key, looking for an entrance at the elbow. Gets the pick, no roll from Sabal. Swings it cross court to Mott. Lost control of the dribble, tipped out. Ethan James last touched the basketball. Foster was the intended receiver of the rebound. Ball got tipped out of bounds. Henry Griesbeck comes up with the steal, almost stepped out of bounds. Foster had to have a little cross, almost got pickpocketed from behind. Foul on the baseline. Jaden Mott throwing a little bit of hands after that's against Carter Washington. His first personal foul, the senior guard out of Toledo, Ohio at 5'8". 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first quarter, which has been a pretty long one. Stempen making his first trip into the game. Gets the ball into Jaden Mott. He sent out Jackson Turr. Jace Goff, the next to check in for the Pilots, waiting at the table. Ben Stempen pulls up from 15, no good. Left side, Kowalczyk thought about a 3, goes inside the arc for a 2, can't get it. Jaden Mott was able to tip the rebound to Noah Foster. Incredible to see somebody at 5'4" out-rebound somebody at 6'8". Swing out, Noah Foster from downtown, buries it! Pilots have been ruled so far by three-pointers. 9 points for both Tucson and Foster have put the Pilots this far into the lead. They lead by 8. A 3 from Goodnow. Great response there. An unprecedented 3 out of him, but he was able to make it. Puts now the Titans in a deficit of 5. Tucson ready to check in for the Pilots. Ball swung back out to Sabal, trying to dribble to the lane, got the ball pickpocket on the ground. Right side is Stempen 3, not even gonna hit the rim. Ethan James trying to push the pace, goes up, not gonna fall. Foul goes against number 12. Jaden Mott called for the first personal foul of the day on him. He's the freshman. Impressive performance so far this year. An unexpected Titans in the bonus. Pilots with 4 personal fouls with under a minute to go. Excuse me, just over a minute to go in this first quarter. Second one from James, up and good. Stempen looking for an inbound anywhere. Still struggling, gets it in now to Jace Goff, who made his trip into the game again. His second time in today. Trying to dribble, drive out. Eli Tucson swings it back out to Jaden Mott. Trying to go to the lane, spins, unable to get the rebound is Stempen. Pushing the pace. Parker Fields, left side, who hits a three. Fields buried that three from the left wing like it was nothing. We're all knotted up at 13.
Titans definitely doing a great job finding ways to come back in this game. Pilots' momentum definitely has been shifting throughout this first quarter.
Tucson pulls down two, gets the field goal. Under 20 seconds to go. Right side, looking for the rebound. Gonna get tied up, jump basketball. Possession arrow will stay here. .8 seconds remain on the clock. Pilots by 2, Titans in the bonus. Inbound swung, left side Fields for 3, no good. Rebound went off of the hands of Stempen last. Underneath, Stempen gives up 2 to Coy Hammock. Foul going down. Parker Fields pushed Jaden Mott down in the back. First personal foul of the day. Here comes Blake Barber, the senior guard from Sylvania. 6'3", 175 pounds. Facing against Stempen and this man. Jay Scoff recovers the basketball, had the ball tipped. Now the final buzzer sounds of the first quarter. Your score, all tied up at 15. Thank you for joining us in the first 8 minutes of action. We return in a few moments.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Pilots begin with the basketball. Jay Scoff. Bounce pass to Savoff, throws it over beyond 2 defenders. Goff looking for Griesbeck, has the bounce pass on the boards, trying to slip under Ethan James, and he does. Griesbeck now with 4 points. Right side, Kowalczyk for 3, off the front of the rim. Trying to grab the rebound. Fields now spinning Ethan Cutter underneath. Kowalczyk, 2-hand slam. All tied up at 17 here.
Back and forth scoring to start this second quarter.
Falls down for the Pilots. Jackson Turr grabs 2. Ball spinning in the middle of no traffic. Right side, Tucson trying to get to the lane, throws up 2, he finds it. Leading scorer for the Pilots, Eli Tucson with 10, and we haven't even expired the first half. Left side for 3, couldn't get it. Jackson Turr grabs it with the one-hand rebound. Doesn't find that they have the numbers, trying to slow the basketball down. Tucson throws it in to Alex Sabal, foul on the ground. Goes against number 22, looks to be Coy Hammock. It is Hammock's second personal foul. Tur trying to grab the basketball, now trapped in the corner, finds Jace Goff as a bailout. Bounce pass underneath, Henry Griesbeck swinging it to Goff. Left side at the elbow. Now back in top. Tucson slowing the pace of the basketball game down. Tucson switching it back right and forth. Goff now in the corner. Bounce pass into Griesbeck. Spin left hand side, no good. Tip back second time, no good. Again, Pilots on their third chance, couldn't get it to go.
Henry Griesbeck, the big man down low. He's great at fighting to the lane on offense, and he definitely, one of his main goals this game, I feel like all season he's been trying to avoid turnovers. He just does not allow them to happen. That was definitely a rare instance there, as the Titans will go to the free throw line. Pilots doing all right. They got a 4-point lead with 5:45 left in the half.
First one out of Kowalczyk's hands is good. The foul is registered against Henry Griesbeck. He goes and takes a seat with Eli Tucson. In comes Ben Stempen and Noah Foster again. Second one up and good. Kowalczyk now with 2 points, completing both of those free throws. Jace Goff got the ball stolen right from his hands. Ethan James pickpocketed him straight up. Left side trying to find the bounce pass on Kowalczyk. Foul goes against number 22, Jace Goff. Got him on a hitting foul.
Jace Goff definitely being a little more aggressive than normal, not afraid to go for the ball. He's made a couple critical blocks, but just too much contact that's turned into costly fouls. And number 24, Race Kowalczyk, with a chance to tie the game up.
Kowalczyk at his second back-to-back trip to the line. Makes the first and the second. He goes 4 for 4 from the line. Mott wipes off the back of his shoe before dribbling it up past half court. Right side swinging in, Sabaw dribble drive, throws up two, unfortunately helplessly, and James now swinging it right side. Trying to go to the lane, Coy Hammock. Blocking foul goes against number 3, Alex Sabaw. Team's fourth personal foul this quarter. Excuse me, third personal foul. Hammock, his first is up and good. Coach Melkevich having a frustrating talk with Dean Rosowski on the far sideline. Second also up and good. Concerned about the blocking foul calls on both baselines. Ball tipped out. Jaden Mott had control of the basketball and lost control. Fields on the left wing looking for Washington. Underneath. Now, excuse me, Race Kowalczyk goes up. Foul called, 2 shots. Goes against number 1, Jackson Tur, his second personal foul. Titans still by 2. The third consecutive trip for Race Kowalczyk to the line. In comes Henry Griesbeck for the Pilots and number 5, Eli Tucson. Out goes Jaden Mott and Jackson Turr. Second also up and good. In comes number 32, Jack Goodnow. Out for number 10, Carter Washington. Titans still by 4. Kowalczyk 6 straight points on only free throws in the last 3 possessions for the Titans.
Titans definitely staying in this game well. They just took the lead back, and with 4 minutes and 20 seconds, seem to be playing heavier defense than they've been playing just about the majority of the game.
Foster commits another turnover to Ethan James. He has 4 turnover points directly off of pickpocketing Noah Foster. Sabal falls as he goes down. Foul goes against number 32, Jack Goodnow. First personal, team's second. The shoot 2 is number 32, Alex Sabal. First is good. Second also up and good. Titans now by 4 after Sabal gets 2. Right side, Ethan James thought he got hacked on the way down. Ball tipped out, miscommunication, Parkle Fields. And Jack Goodnow couldn't get it to roll. Tucson now on the close baseline. Thought the jersey was getting held on Henry Griesbeck on the right elbow. Still awaiting an offensive push. Sabal going to the lane. Picks up both of his feet, trying to pivot, throws up something underneath. Ball goes out of bounds. After he got fouled, though. That's what Kevin Cleveland says on the far sideline. Foul goes against Race Kowalczyk. To shoot 2, Alex Sabal. His second consecutive trip, he misses the first.
Alex Sabal has definitely been one of the more aggressive players, especially down low, definitely trying to find ways inside as often as possible. And even if he can't make them all result in points, he can at least try and get that foul, which worked out for him there.
His 4th free throw attempt of the day falls. He goes 3 for 4 at the line. The only free throw attempts for the Pilots have come from Alex Sabal. Foul goes against number 4, Henry Griesbeck, his 3rd personal foul. In the bonus now, the Titans will shoot 2. Race Kowalczyk again to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. The last 8 free throw attempts have come out of Race Kowalczyk, including these 2 at the line. Second rattles its way home. 8 for 8 from the line for Kowalczyk. Started off with Ethan James missing 3 free throws, but since Kowalczyk has picked up the slack. Handoff, the ball was tipped. Sabal now diving for the basketball. Finds Foster. They recover after the ball was tipped away. Foster on the ground, Jump ball. The possession to St. John's. Titans still by 5.
One key part of this, Noah Foster, definitely one of the smaller guys on the court, definitely has to worry about turnovers. He's committed a couple of them. Hasn't necessarily harmed the Pilots in every aspect of this game, but it has led to second chance points for St. John's, which is not what you want to do, especially before halftime.
James collecting points on turnovers is what the Titans are trying to do. James continues to collect a lot of steals off of Noah Foster. considerably on the logo. Kowalczyk again to the line.
Pilots
Cannot emphasize the amount of times he's made the trip.
Pilots continuing to make turnovers happen, and St. John's Jesuit just capitalizing on their possessions. The defense has got to lock in here. It is not looking good as the first half comes to an end.
Just under 2 minutes and a half. Another one falls for Kowalczyk. Jaden Mott dribbling into trouble again. Coy Hammock now the turnover capitalizer this time. Kowalczyk tried to tip it in, He couldn't. He is now the leading scorer off of simply only free throws. Kowalczyk with 10 free chances. Left side, Eli Tucson buries 2. The leading scorer for the Pilots now has 12. Rebound, Jaden Mott after Fields chucked it. Going coast to coast, Jaden Mott finds 2.
Pilots on a run here, looking good.
Underneath. Called a smackdown foul. It'll be a jump ball possession arrow indicating De La Salle. A minute and 24 seconds to play. Pilots have the ability to take it within a one-possession basketball game here. Left side, Tur. Thought about swinging it into Sabal. Sabal throws it out to Eli Tucson for 3, no good. Getting pushed on the way down. Ben Stempen thought he could get the rebound. James pushed him out of the way. Walking violation. Jaden Mott to inbound for the Pilots. Under a minute to play here. Pilots again, another opportunity to take it to a one-possession basketball game here. Tur driving to the lane, pulls up from the right elbow, falls short, rebound Alex Sabal, throws up 2, fouled on the way up. Heading to the line for the second time. Foul goes against number 24, Race Kowalczyk, his second personal foul, team's 4th. Pilots now in the bonus. Every foul from here on out, they'll get 2 free throws. First one up and good for Alex Sabal. 4 for 5 from the line tonight. Second one, no good. Jackson Tur got boxed out on the baseline by Race Kowalczyk. Under 30 seconds to play now. Washington and James trying not to get stuck. On the logo now, back and forth. Ethan James trying the dribble drive, throws it underneath. Cutter Washington, right side, Coy Hammock buries a 3. Ball tipped out of bounds. 0.2 seconds. In comes Blake Barber to finish out the first half for the Titans. A decently close shot from Tur to end the half. Titans by 7 here at halftime, 36-29. Thank you for joining us for first half action here as we move on to the second.
Emory Jackson. I chose to just join the esports team because I like to play games.
And I decided to join this program because I seen it was a fun program and I like playing the game. So
I chose to roll in this program because one, I already play video games a lot at home, and then two, Mr. C, our coach, he really helped me a lot. Told me if you want to join, I can make it happen.
My favorite part is the community and the competition.
excel to a point where I can actually get a scholarship, and it actually helped me with my communicative skills.
Being able to communicate well with the team even under stressful situations, and then a lot of camaraderie, a good team effort.
If you have interest in esports, and even if you don't, and you just want to try something new, it's definitely worth it.
Just stay on your work and continue to be great for pilots.
Tyler Mearshart. I chose to enroll in this program just to kind of get better at my skills in making things and crafting things and just being able to work well with other people.
I'm Andrew England. I chose to enroll in the robotics program because I like working with tools and just working on things in general. It's something I enjoy.
My name is Evan Kelly. I've chosen to enroll in robotics as I wanted to be an engineer. I think robotics would greatly help me in what I want to do and what I want to be when I grow up.
My favorite part about this program is the ability just to make things and be able to use your own knowledge and actually apply it in a way that's real.
My favorite part would honestly be the brotherhood we have between our team. We definitely have that, community, that spirit.
I definitely just say give it a try, and even if you don't stick with it, it'll definitely be worth it.
You don't really need any experience to join.
It'd be an awesome opportunity to learn more about robotics and the brotherhood that we have between our team.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
As we return to the floor, St. John's Jesuit will begin with the basketball here to start the second half action. Race Kowalczyk, their leading scorer for the Titans. He leads with 10 free throws and a field goal, 12 points in total. Now Ethan James trying to back down Jace Goff. Underneath, over top, Coy Hammock scores 2. He has 9 on the day. Alex Sabaw jump stop. Tucson thought about a 3. Pilots trying to switch in the offense. Sabaw trying to back down on Fields. Driving to the lane. Eli Tucson high off the glass and 2. He scores first for the Pilots.
Good start for the Pilots. Good start for Eli Tucson. Immediate points there for the Pilots, and they begin the scoring in this second half, trying to get a little burst of momentum to use with them on defense.
Henry Griesbeck called for his 4th personal foul. Team's first this quarter. Excuse me, that's his 3rd registered. To shoot 2, Ethan James. He missed 1 early on. Second one also up and good. Excuse me, second one up and good by itself. James only got 1 down. Titans still by 8. Trying to drive underneath. Sabaw got overpowered. Couldn't complete on the basket. James trying to push. Right side Fields for 3. Buries it. His only points have come from 3-pointers so far. He's made 2. Tucciaroni, his first substitution in. In comes Tur. Into Sabaw, looking for the handoff anywhere. Gets Eli Tucson, fires for 3, buries it! Tucson, who is the leading scorer for the Pilots, he now has 21. Ball going down, Pilots retain possession of the basketball.
Great momentum coming here from the Pilots. They are on a roll, trying to make a comeback and get a win as we have 5 minutes, 58 seconds here to go in the third.
Correction, Tucson has 17, still makes him the leading scorer for the Pilots. Followed behind him would be Alex Sabaw and Henry Griesbeck, both with 4. Tucson to the lane, throws up to a quick field goal. That falls, make it 19 for Tucson.
Here's a guy, he came back from an injury, and he's doing an amazing game right away.
Tucciaroni slowing the pace of the game down with Goff in the backcourt. Pilots now with numbers that are even. Waiting for the pick and roll, Tucson, top of the key. Tucciaroni, who played 3 quarters in the junior varsity game, did not play the first half of this varsity game. Tucson off the back of the glass! Now he has 22. 12 coming off the 3-pointers. Right side, a wide open 3. Rims off the lip. Tucson looking for numbers, going up for Sabaw. Puts it off the glass! Pilots within 1. Timeout taken. Mike Schoen takes the timeout. Pilots, what a momentum shift there. Came back from what was an 8-point deficit, a 30-second timeout. That was where they stand. Pilots throwing the energy back in the building, trying to grow it. In comes Noah Foster checking in for the Pilots.
Great job by the Pilots here, especially especially Eli Tucson, who has scored almost all of them here in the second half and has gotten his team back to a 1-point deficit. The Pilots are still in this one. They are looking more like a team here.
He definitely has helped bring momentum to this Pilots defense and offense for that matter, helping to put points on the board. Their defense not allowing the Titans to get anything going here. Great defense down low, especially from Alex Sabaugh.
Kowalczyk tried to put up a field goal, couldn't get the rebound on the other side for good now. Throwing up to Sabaugh! Retakes the lead for the Pilots. Pilots by 1, 43-42. Ball tipped out. Pilots trying to capitalize on a possible turnover. Going into the lane, Hammock throws up 2 on the follow through. Timeout taken by Coach Mike Malkevich. 30-second timeout taken by him. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Malkevich extremely frustrated in the timeout, expressing his distaste with the team and giving up the lead.
On and off scoring throughout this quarter has definitely impacted the Pilots' offensive perspective, as Noah Foster will come back into the game. One of Foster's biggest worries was turnovers, an early problem, especially for the Pilots in the middle of the second quarter.
Jay Scoff at the logo, putting out for Foster. Turer in the left corner. Step back, fires 3. Right side of the rim, no good. Ethan James comes down with the rebound for the Titans. Titans still by 1. Trying to swing it into Hammock. Kowalczyk throws it off his foot. Pilots now getting a chance to take the lead back here.
Alex Sabaugh definitely helping out his Pilots. He's been forcing fouls, goes all the way to the basket whenever he feels like it. And he's forcing turnovers here, getting his team the ball and more opportunities to take the lead.
Cucciarone certainly finding his role. Relaxed, concise, playing physical basketball, but not trying to take up a bunch of shots. Understands where his role is on this team. Unfortunately, his first shot there doesn't hit the rim. Foster from the logo, just above it. Tur now on the dribble drive to the lane, throws it off the glass, almost had the and one. Staggered when he got to the padding on the wall. Jack Goodnow, his second personal foul, got called for the hack on the arm. Tur's first bounces off the back of the rim, no good. He had 2 points in the first quarter, the Giants slam dunk. That was an extreme momentum changer. Left to right, right foot in front of the left. Staggered. Goes 1 for 2 from the line, now 3 points. Right side, swinging it, Kowalczyk for 3. From the top of the rim, no, Coy Hammock, second chance. His 4th point of this second half. Both teams trying to slow the pace of the game down here, 46-44. Titans still lead by 2. Cucciarone getting the hand check, spacing it out beyond the 3-point line. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the third. Tur going to the lane, got pickpocketed by Washington. Trying to slow down Kowalczyk, left side 3, buries it. After going out of third quarter scoring drought for Kowalczyk, he finds the bottom of the net with a 3-pointer. Cucciarone in front of the Pilots bench, looking for Noah Foster. Trying to bounce pass underneath. Sabal throws it high off the glass. Tur, a second chance, no good. Comes down with the rebound again. On the third chance, Jackson Tur comes down with the basketball. His third point this half. Ball tipped away, feeding it to Tur. Going for the second slammer today. 49-48, 2 slam dunks. Titans now only lead by 1. Underneath, foul goes against Thomas Tucciaroni. Excuse me, no, against Jackson Tur. No, correction. The official only put up one of the ones, didn't put the second one up, and I didn't see the second one. So it goes against Thomas Tucciaroni, the sophomore guard. First one from James Falls. Out comes Jace Goff and Thomas Tucciaroni. In comes Eli Tucson and Jaden Mott. Second one up and no good. A positive for the Pilots there. Under 1 minute to play here in the third. Jackson Tur, a wide open three, falls short of the rim, no good. Watched it fly and unfortunately couldn't find it home. Ethan James going coast to coast. Finally finds a field goal that goes up 2. Titans by 4. Ball immediately turned over into the hands of Coy Hammock, going, cannot get the and one. It'll be 2 shots. Eli Tucson, his first personal foul of the day. Team's third this quarter. Excuse me, his second. With 30 even seconds left on the board. Hammock shoots 2. Second up and good. Excuse me, first up and good for Hammock. Hammock waiting on his second. Sabal landed on the deck. Hammock's second is good. Titans by 6, heading into the final moments of the third quarter. Thank you. Mott looking for the last shot. Pulls up from just beyond the arc and doesn't get it to roll. Ball goes out of bounds. In comes number 14, Parker Fields. Four whole seconds left in the third quarter. James underneath the arc throws up 2 to end the third quarter. Your score after 24 minutes of play, 54-48, Titans by 6.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
inside the final 8 minutes of our fourth quarter. Our Catholic League contentious matchup between the St. John's Jesuit Titans and your De La Salle Pilots. Foster swinging out to Tucciarone. Left side now, trying to get underneath the basket. Tucciarone getting pushed, picked up his dribble, looking for a rescue, got the ball tipped out. Ethan James, another steal, throws up 2. Foul goes against number 14, Parker Fields, his second personal foul. Underneath the basket, Foster throws up 2, can't get it. Rebound, Tucson going to the lane, finds it. Pilots trying to cut this down to a 1-possession game. On the baseline, swinging right side, Kowalczyk thought about a 3, now throws it up this time. Eli Tucson pulls down the board. Left side, Tucciarone pulls up from 3, wide open, hits it off the back of the corner of the backboard. Titans still lead by 6. Ball tipped away, Tucson trying to go for the basketball, tipped, throws it on the ground, goes up for Stempen, throws up 2. Ben Stempen's first points of the game.
It's a great job there by Stempen, hopefully trying to get some offensive momentum going. Deficit is only 4. You have 6 minutes and 23 seconds left to play. You have time. Turnover's the last thing you want to do.
Tucson throws up a 3. Ball goes out of bounds. In comes Jay Scoff and Alex Sabal for the Pilots. Titans still by 4, 6:15 to play in the fourth. Right side throwing up a 3. Absolutely hits the bottom of the net. 9 points out of Fields, all from 3-pointers. That has been a trend so far today. St. John's has been a really positive 3-point shooting team, particularly at their JV level. Foul going up to shoot 2. Jay Scoff heading to the line. Foul goes against number 10, Carter Washington, his second personal foul.
Pilots down by 7. Every point matters.
First one up and good. Jay Scoff, who's had a quiet day so far, only 2 points. Second one up, no good. Rebound, Hammock. Right side for 3, trying to throw it up. He hits it. Timeout taken by St. John's. 12 points for Fields. All coming from 3-pointers. We head to another break. Thanks for joining us so far.
De La Salle, there's just something that sets it apart. There's a feeling, there's a growth, there's the idea of the builders of boys, makers of men.
They understand that it's a prep school and they're treating it like it's college, which, I mean, I have felt like I could take on anything and I'd be ready to go because how well I've been prepped being here.
You know, De La Salle, it's a staple of Metro Detroit. You know, the Christian Brothers really have the, I guess, recipe book for how to make a true man. It's great to see, it's great to experience. Just look at the students now, look at the students in the past, look at a lot of the prominent people, especially on our walls that you see. There's so many different things, and that's a true reflection.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. Jackson Tur taking it up for the Pilots. Right side, Eli Tucson, a three. Hits it far off the backboard. Jackson Tur handed the rebound for free. Throws up a three himself, high off the glass. Tucson picks up his rebound. There go the Pilots. Titans still by 7. 5 minutes, 18 seconds to play. Left side, Carter Washington throws up a three. He buries that. Carter Washington's first points of the game.
Majority of the points for the Titans definitely has come from outside the three-point line.
Jay Scoff for three. Timeout taken by Coach Mike Milkevich. Full timeout. 65-58. Titans still by 7. A team that beat up on Orchard Lake St. Mary's, who beat up on De La Salle. It's been quite an interesting Catholic League matchup, and I think Pilots are finally finding their identity. Certainly having Eli Tucson back, that's something important. Playing more as a team, as you guys mentioned earlier.
Absolutely, they've definitely been on some sort of burst of momentum every now and then. Sometimes it'll be back and forth scoring, which it definitely has been, certainly, I would say, on all three levels, multiple times this game. And then every once in a while, one team will break out. Sometimes it's been the Titans, sometimes it's been the Pilots. But whenever the Pilots do, it just seems like whenever that happens, they just play a different breed of basketball for just a few minutes. And then if it goes back to normal, then the Titans will just start putting points on the board and just escalating the lead. And that's definitely what's happened a few times. Pilots are just needing to control that, and that starts with a good, solid defense, and that's the start for them.
Yeah, these guys have really stepped it up. We've seen a lot of amazing plays tonight. Now they just got to close it out, come back, and get a win, as we have 5 minutes remaining here in the final quarter.
Kowalczyk trying to get the double hand lay. He gets it. 5 points from him in the second half. Titans by 9, 67-58. Tur waiting for a handoff at the top of the key, trying to set up the offense. Drives instead, throws it off the glass, can't get it. Sabal comes down with the basketball, throws it off the glass a second time, pulls it down. Sabal 6 points in this second half, the most he's had in quite a while. Right side, Washington. Hammock trying to go for Kowalczyk, gets double teamed, throws it up at the top of the key. Hammock couldn't get it. Jace Goff, seeing the Pilots have numbers, throws it to Ben Stempen, back out to Goff again. Across court, Sabal, right side, thought about a three. Tur in front of the Pilots bench, has a chance to make it a one-possession basketball game. Throws it up, Tucson off the top of the glass, tipped out, staying here off the hands of Carter Washington. 3 minutes, 36 seconds to play. Sabal spinning under the basket, thought he got fouled on his way up, trying to back down, throws it off high off the glass. Sabal with 12 in total tonight. Making a concise and collective impact on this game. Left side for three. Once again, Parker Fields, 15 points, all from three-pointers. Tur picks up his dribble, throws up a three from the long, no good. Foul. Alex Sabal caught Ethan James on the neck. Timeout taken. Waiting on the call. Full timeout taken by St. John's. We head to a quick break. Thank you for joining us with just a little.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Titans have the basketball first coming out of the timeout. Eli Tucson almost had a takeaway. Pilots switching around in a 2-1-2, going up off the glass. Foul called. Goes against number 1, Jackson Tur, his third personal foul. Team's second. 70-62.
Foul trouble, not something the Pilots want to enter late in this game. Both Tur and Henry Griesbeck, both with 3 fouls. As of right now, Alex Sabaugh and Jay Scoff, as well as Eli Tucson, all with 2. So a few Pilots definitely in not really foul trouble, but definitely have to be something to be cautious about, as Noah Foster will check in for the Pilots as Ben Stempen will take a break.
Second one up and good. Ethan James hits both after having a few discrepancies earlier on at the free throw line. Titans by 10, 72-62. Tur gets the handoff, gives it to Tucson, giving it to the lane. Fires right side 3, rims in and out, ball tipped, going down. Seems like a little bit of instigation on both sides. Eli Tucson awaiting a foul there. That's his third personal foul. They were pushing each other down the sideline. Having a little fun talk now out at half court. Dean Rosowski says on the baseline it's a walking violation. Pilots take over on a turnover. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to play. Titans still by 10.
Pilots definitely going to have to start making use out of these turnovers. Not many turnovers have been committed by the Titans in this fourth quarter. Pilots need to use these wisely, and with only 2 minutes left, being down by 10 is not going to help you unless you make use of your turnovers.
Foster throws up a 3, looked off when he shot it, going up. Eli Tucson going to the lane to shoot 2. Blocking foul goes against number 4, Ethan James, his first personal foul of the day. Team's third. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. 1 minute and 50 seconds to play. First up and good. Eli Tucson. Waiting the shooter is Jaden Mott. Second one also falls. Jaden Mott not coming in for the Pilots. Sends out the leading scorer. Eli Tucson.
8-point deficit. Every opportunity the Pilots will have to get points they need to take, and defense can absolutely not let anything in.
Ball tipped off of Alex Sabaugh's hands. 26 points from Tucson tonight. Titans still by 8, 72-64. Underneath, Cole Hammock got a free passage into the lane. He's had 8 in this second half. Sabaugh picked up his dribble now, watching clock run away. Carter Washington, the heads-up play, throws it off of Noah Foster's leg. Walking violation, dragged the back pivot foot. Jaden Mott just beneath the logo. Pushing left side, going to the rim, turned over to Carter Washington. Trying to push it, Ethan James blows by Goff on the way up, and one coming. Just under a minute now. Pilots seeing now down 12. Seeing limited light at the end of the tunnel.
Goff, one of the 4 Pilots with 3 fouls right now, as Tucciaroni and Stempin check in for Tur and Sabaugh.
Jace Goff now from beyond the wing. Tucciaroni thought about a 3 from all the way out in front of the bench. Trying not to drag his back pivot. Foster from the right elbow, trying to go out, throws it out into the hands of Washington. Throwing it cross court, goes out of bounds. Mott now on the Pilot lettering with the logo. Throws up a 3, falls short of the rim. Rebound Hammock. Now 17 seconds to play. Looks like the Titans are going to run it out. That's what Coach Mike Malkevich elects to do. Your final score here in the Bill Fox Gymnasium tonight, the Catholic League matchup, 77-64. Thank you for joining us tonight here on our broadcast for all 3 games. We've enjoyed having you. We wish you a best safe night. And remember, go Pilots and God bless.